Hi everyone, my name's Ercy and welcome back to my channel and day 19 of 30 Days of Stephen Graham Jones. So I'll explain, but I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on this book, so just stay tuned. So like I said, this is day 19 of 30 Days of Stephen Graham Jones. This is a collab with many booktubers, but the mastermind is Amanda from the Reading and Writing Life. So big props to Amanda for doing this huge collab because it's been so great so far. And I'm here on day 19, which the day that is upload, which is the 19th, is my birthday. And I decided to do something different. So I was super inspired by the cover of this book. I'll throw the cover up for you guys to see, and it's gorgeous, tribal, native, super indigenous cover for this book. And you may be wondering why I felt the need to do this. But I am Dominican, and part of my own heritage is indigenous Dominican, which is Taino, which is a descendants of the Arawak tribes, before Christopher Columbus came and all that. So I'll throw up a little image of like my ancestry so you guys can check it out. My ancestry is just pretty much the history of colonialism, as you can see over here, but part of my own heritage is indigenous Taino, and it's something that I'm starting to learn more about. And even though it's such a small percentage compared to like the Portuguese and the Spaniard, I think it's really cool to have that in me and to kind of get in touch with those roots, right? I've been doing a lot of reading and just looking up stuff on Tainos and how interesting their culture was, and like the tribal warrior kind of looks that they would do whenever they were doing like ceremonies and stuff. So I just thought it was really cool, and I felt really inspired and kind of connected to that part of my history, I guess. I wound up filming me doing this, but you'll hear my thoughts on the book Mapping the Interior over me doing this. So if you don't want to watch me do this, you can just listen to what I think of the book. But if you're interested, then you got some nice visuals of me trying to do this look. I even did my hair on camera too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you like how this looks, because I am feeling it. I feel strong. I feel really cool right now. I don't want to watch this off, even though it's like 10:30 at night. I got nowhere to go with this, but I just feel really powerful and cool, and I'll get into it as I'm doing this look, and you guys will hear all my thoughts on the book Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones, which I think is a really, really cool book, and I really highly recommend you guys go check it out. So I'm gonna end my little introduction here, and it will cut to makeup free crazy hair me, and I'll catch up with you guys at the end. Welcome to the beginning of me trying to channel my inner indigenous Taino while I talk about Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. First and foremost, this book was amazing. I really loved it. I thought it was thought-provoking, haunting, tense. It didn't dwell on forever. That's what I love in these novelas. This story is about a young boy who sees his long dead father in the doorway of his house, while the young boy, Junior, is walking through his house at night. He then makes it his mission to map out his house to try to see his father again, but he soon discovers that trying to bring his father back will come at a price. If that's all you needed to hear, go get this book, check it out, because it's really great. But let's dive a little deeper. This book touched on so many large themes that wasn't in your face. The choice or burden of representing one's culture, breaking or perhaps repeating the cycles from how one was raised. This book was just spot on with so many of these themes and so much more. So let's actually talk about one that hits a lot closer to me, which I dubbed the choice or burden of representing one's culture, there's a certain weight of responsibility that comes with carrying on with one's culture, especially one that has been pushed out of the consciousness of the general public. Junior talks about his father and the stories he would hear since the passing of his father, how his father had this potential to carry on the traditions of the natives, but he was just a regular guy. Junior said, "My father was neither a throwback nor a fallback. He didn't speak the language, didn't know the stories, and didn't care that he didn't." I thought this was so significant because there's this idea that because you are of this culture, there's this sort of expectation to carry on the tradition, or you would be seen as not caring or not in touch or in tune, when in reality, they may be worried about the daily challenges of everyday life. I felt this one a lot because as a Latina, there is this expectation to be knowledgeable about my heritage. And like, I know some stuff, but I can't give a whole history of a country I didn't grow up in. I'm still learning myself while trying to deal with everyday stuff. It's hard when you want to just live, but there's this weight of a culture that gets pushed aside or ignored by the masses. And while the culture is beautiful and strong and powerful, it can be hard to be a great representation of it. Like, people expect you to just give them, the facts, like the history, and when you're just learning it yourself too. There's just so much to say on this, but I really loved how Jones captured this complex reality that natives go through when it comes to representing their culture. Now on to an even bigger topic, and that is one of grief. I feel like books that deal with grief just hit differently. Grief is such a powerful emotion that we all will feel at various points in our lives. Junior is hit really hard in that his father passed away when he was young. They don't know if he was murdered or if it was an accident, but that death has affected their lives completely. Their mom works multiple jobs. He has a bigger responsibility in caring for his younger brother. But even though he has accepted their reality, there is still this sliver of hope that comes up when he sees his dad again, even if it's just for a moment. When he saw his father, knowing it was like a paranormal sort of moment, he says, "My heart pounded in my chest with what I wanted to call fear, but what I know now was actually hope." What a way to describe that. Hope in bringing him back somehow. Hope in maybe trying to fix his broken family. Isn't that what we all want? This ideal nuclear family? But we see our family and it's far from normal. And that's actually what's sort of normal about it. But it's made to seem like not normal, right? And if he has a chance to make it easier for his family by bringing his dad back somehow, like, he's gonna try. And I just thought that was really interesting. There's just so much to say, and I don't want to make this super long, but I really loved how weird this book was as well. There was this questioning of what was real and what wasn't, and I think that is something that tends to be common amongst the work of Stephen Graham Jones. This was such a cool book, and it really made me think about the themes, but also what was going on. I can see this being a really cool film. I don't know, it's just really cool. I hope you guys pick it up and enjoy it. If you have, leave me some comments sharing your thoughts on this book. Also, let me know if this is something you are interested in reading. I would love to hear your thoughts. So, in an effort to not make this super long, let's wrap up this makeup look. Let's wrap up this review, and hopefully I can finish up here. And that way you guys can check out the rest of the videos in this series. So let's just wrap this up. So that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts on Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. Again, I just really, I feel really cool right now. I don't want to wash this off, but you know, it's late. I'm gonna go wash my face. But I really enjoyed this book, and I hope you guys go check it out. And thank you again to Amanda for letting me be part of this, having this be uploaded on my birthday. Like, it's pretty dope. Yeah, I hope you guys check out the book, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything that you saw here today. Go check out Amanda's channel. Go check out everyone in the playlist. There'll be more tomorrow. There was more yesterday. Just check everybody out on the playlist, because everyone's been sharing their thoughts, and it's been pretty awesome to see so far. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I hope you guys subscribe as well. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.